Hey guys, what's going on, Construction Kronies? Hope everyone's well. Welcome to the stream. This is your guy Chris here, on site framing the 26-foot high wall. I'm a bit stuck. I need to order some 14-foot studs for bracing, but I'll explain that in a moment. If you guys can, man, hit that like button for me. You guys know I super appreciate it. That would be super awesome, man. I just love it when you guys hit that like button for me. Appreciate you guys. Okay, anyways, without further ado, if you're watching, let me know where you're watching from, what trade you're in. If you have any questions, you can ask me live here in the chat. You can leave them down below in the comments if you're watching the replay, and I'll get back to you. Hey, what's up, Professor X? Raphael, my guy. What's happening, my man? Good for you, buddy. Good stuff. Okay, so here we are. Plumbing passed today, so we're good. Which is awesome. So hopefully that'll be all filled in. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going, man? Deep, buddy, my guy. What's up, man? Right on. So yeah, we got a green sticker on the plumbing, which is excellent. Beautiful. It had a couple of issues. The first inspection was yesterday. It was a couple of issues, like leveling issues and a vent. They had to add a couple vents and some joint thing, but everything else was good. So good work, guys. That's done, which is super exciting. I'm working on this wall here now. This is the 26-foot high. It's a free-floating wall. Why they wouldn't go all the way up, I don't know. I'm not sure why they're stopping at 26 feet. It really makes it hard when it's not going all the way up, because then you got to figure out ways to brace it. So what I've been doing here, I was gonna run kickers, but I would need like 16-foot studs for that, right? And I'm like, that's pretty crazy. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna track between each column. I'm going to put one on the end, one in the middle there, and again I'm going to put two over there, maybe three, and then two in the middle here. And then I got this system. I'm going to brace every single run of channel. I'm going to brace. Okay, so right now I've got these kind of columns started, basically, where I've shot this clip here. And I've, basically what I did is I lasered it, okay, for where the channel goes, clamp it, screwed it, of course, right? And then, so then I went up and did it at the 20-foot one as well, okay? And just for now, because when I didn't want to put little pieces, all of them, when I run the full channels through, I will add braces on every single one, and I'll shoot it into this column, that column, and that column. The wall doesn't go all the way to the end, and it doesn't go all the way to that end column either, so you'll see what I'm doing there. But basically, yeah, of course you put the studs in. I'm lasering them, boom, boom. So the center, right? Laser the center. I've got top track up there right now. I just wanted to test and see what it's about. But my first step, obviously, was to get the bottom track done. So to get my layout, I come 6 inches. I come 6 1/4 off of that column, and 6 1/4 off of that column, and then lasered it. Made sure it was good. I'm using the the laser reader for that long distances. So you can see here, Dovo hooked me up with this really awesome reader. So with the line laser they have, I'll show you that too. I can go 500 feet with this bad boy, which is really good. Okay, so this is you guys, if you haven't seen these, this is great. Dovo laser. I'll make sure. Usually I got this link in my descriptions, guys, but it's not in the one right now because I'm using Prism Live Studio. The tracks we've pre-drilled at the ends, and then 16 inches, every 16 inches for the pin bolts. Oh God, would it be 5/16 or something like that, right? Because it's a 1/4 inch. You go just short, just a little bit smaller than that. So when we're using our hammer drill all the way and wearing out super quick, it's just going into concrete. So I still went through anyway, but like 3 bits on this run. But yeah, and then there's just using heads, pin bolts, whatever you want to call these guys, right? Like everyone's kind of got a different name for them, I guess. But every 16 inches, one on the end. Acoustical caulking, of course, underneath. Okay, 1/4 inch a 1/4 inch bead. All stops. It's really bizarre. But yeah, it stops here. There's a column detail, a big column detail here. There's a wall that goes this way, 3 and 5, or sorry, the 6-inch. I don't know, 6-inch wall goes this way. And this is all the way to the back side of that, and it'll line up with the showers in the bathroom here. Then you got a hallway for the kitchen. But yeah, once the track is all pinned down, right, we do our layout. So I just draw my tape from one end all the way, boom, 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 16s drawn. Yeah, this dirt's like in my way still. Like I can only get access to so much right now because like everything's torn up. I can't frame it from this side because I got to be in front of those columns. So yeah, I'm gonna need to get in here with like a scissor lift or something after. But basically, what my plan to brace this. The only real way to do this now. I gotta add 14-foot studs. Track to track. So going straight up, I'll put another piece of 6-inch track at the Q deck, and I'll put a 6-inch piece of track on this, just back to back, and then put a stud, boom, all the way up. So then it's secure. Because at this way, this won't be strong enough to hold it, right? So, and then of course, when all the channel is run through, I'll shoot another brace on every column for every run of channel. Do you ever get into code or engineering issues with shooting, drilling into columns? No, never. With conduit and everything else, you could potentially start to compromise it. Not sure. No, that's some news. And yeah, the Hiltis are really standard. We never have issues shooting into it. I bet if you're drilling holes in it, then maybe. But for me, using Hilti shots, that has never ever been an issue. No. Nope. So it's that's kind of like the nice thing too. Like we even use like super screws, things like drill through the metal. We've used those too before. But yeah, the Hilti shots, those things like screws, never had an issue with that. No one's ever said not to use. So unless it has tension cables, should be fine. Yep. Only when anchoring, drilling holes. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. If you're drilling like holes, yeah, I think that would be an issue. But I don't ever drill holes. I just shoot to it, right? So, but yeah, it's gonna come along. I just need to order some more studs, so I'm gonna be held up. Hopefully, I can get a rush on the 14 footers because I only need like 10 of them, right? Just get 10 14 footers, and I'll be good to go. Like it would be nice to have like to go all the way up, but it's pretty much the same thing. You're just basically connecting it together, so it's just like wall on wall type thing, right? But yeah, I need to put 2 posts all the way up in between here. Okay, so really happy about this, but it's nice that these tabs bend down. Okay, you can use them as clips, so you don't have to add clips. But I don't like that much. Like the clips that I use I make them go all the way, right? Like I use a piece of angle and they go all the way, and it stops it from like turning. Like these still turn a little bit, right? Not too bad. It's not too bad actually, but I like to use an angle that goes all the way, right, for my clips. But this is kind of a pain in the butt because I gotta like physically poke it, like every one. So it's gonna be a bit of time consuming when you got 108 studs to do that on, right? Right now we have to anchor into the concrete beams, and we have to scan before we drill holes to avoid hitting the tension rods. Yes. Yeah, so concrete beams, yeah. If you're drilling into concrete beams, which I have done, that it could be an issue. But yeah, you want to make sure you just read the specs and you know what's up. Did you ever find out why they don't let you just go all the way up? Do they think they're saving money that way? I think that was the idea, was to save money on materials, man. But I told them, I'm like, you're not saving money on materials. Like, you're actually going to be spending more on labor. Like, this is like, it doesn't save any money, guys. I don't know why it's not going all the way up. It's a stupid design. Basically, anything that will be deeper than 3/4 an inch has to be scanned. Yeah, and that's fair. It's always good to scan and be sure, right? Like, when we did the concrete cutting, we never even scanned the concrete, but we were told that there was no electrical in it whatsoever. All the electrical has been run up on the top, so nothing was in the ground, which was good. The only thing that we ran into was these like drain lines, like these like weird little plastic things. I don't know what they're for, but they're like almost every expansion joint. I have a kind of a feeling they might have been trace routes for the expansion joints, is what I'm thinking that what they were, right? Like they were just trace routes for the expansion lines. That's what I think they were. So, because they seem to be everywhere. There's an like a saw cut, right? Like or maybe not. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. There was a lot of them. They were everywhere. So it was a little unusual. I've never seen that in the dirt before. So, but yeah, plumbing is passed, which is excellent. I'm a little disappointed they just didn't start shoveling the dirt back in. Like if they passed, just get the dirt out of my way so we can frame, but. I can't get in here. I can't get into this area to get at this column or this last one. I can't get in here. I only have access to the front there, right? Because I can only drive up to here, and I can't do it from the other side. It just won't work. So, but no, I'm super happy. These guys stuff. So. Inspector was back today, and boom, they were good to go. So, it looks like they did extend it to the. Oh, they did run another line for the restaurant. That's good. Good for them. No, that's good. But no, they did it good. They did good. The inspector said they did some good work. So, I mean, it's quite a lot, right? It is quite a bit. So, I guess for every 8 stacks, you need a vent. So they had to add a vent, and then. Yeah, the rest is history, boys. So, I wonder if that's a floor drain. I think that's a floor drain. But, yeah, it's good. I don't know why we cut this, but there's a lot to, like, it's nice to see pipes and almost everything. So this we didn't really need to cut, I guess, but, and then the back, but the only thing that concerns me is everything being tied into the 1 4-inch drain at the front, but. Well, whatever. They know what they're doing. They're the plumbers, not me. So, it's not how the design went, but they just went ahead and did that. So, you can see, right? This 26-foot high wall is going to go across here. It's such a pain in the ass. It should have went all the way up. Really, you're 14 feet. I don't think you're saving much. Like you're not saving nothing, really. I mean, even if you only drywall up this 26 feet, it's still like stronger. Like, I'm not happy with that design. Yeah, Bell Canada for sure, yeah. That's awesome. But, yeah, you can see, like, this is, like, literally in the concrete. Like, this isn't even in the dirt. It's right in the concrete, but I don't think they care, so whatever. Not my deal. Just get her built, get her done. But, yeah, so, yeah, we got, like I said, 16, and let me show you these studs. They're wild. I'll show you the studs and the fasteners or whatnot, but... yeah, you can kind of see it. So I've never seen this before. This is the first time I've seen this, so I was kind of shocked when it came like this. With the knockouts, the knockouts have these tabs like still in them, which is really bizarre. I've never seen that before. So yeah, I have to physically bend them all out, which is kind of bonkers, man. They're not easy. Like I was thinking maybe if I'm pushing the channel through, they'll bend themselves, but no, they won't. It won't, man. It's actually hard to bend them down. So, and we got lots of channel. So we have five rows of channel in there. And then I got, since it's 26 feet, we're gonna go 10-foot sheet on top of a 10-foot sheet, and then a split 12 for the top, so 6-foot tops. So it'll be beautiful, easy to drywall. Like it's super gravy for drywall if you're into that 5/8 stuff. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna do it or not, but I probably will. I'll probably do it just because it's so gravy. I don't think I can turn it down. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, yeah, my Makita saw. I love this guy. You guys know I'm using the Makita saw. And then, yeah, you can kind of see here where we pre-drilled for the bottom save bits, man, and time. Hey, Dustin, Iggy, what's up, man? Warehouse walls are the best. Yeah, I know. It's so gravy, right? Like, there's going to be so gravy. 55 cents a square foot. I'm probably going to do it myself. 55 cents a square foot to drywall, and then 85 cents a square foot to tape, plus well, there's not going to be any corner beads on this one. It'll be just straight 85 cents a square foot to tape. So yeah, right on, guys. Dustin and Iggy, love it, guys. Zaphael, my man, like electrical boxes have to screw around knocking out the plug holes. Yeah, so and that's another thing. There is zero electrical in this wall. There's zero electrical, zero plumbing, zero. It's just insulation and like steel stud insulation, drywall, tape. That's it. There's nothing in it, which is really beautiful. So yeah, damn it though, I'm really bummed. Like, man, if these guys didn't held us up, I would have had my studs by now. I would have figured this out, you know, like really bummed, you know. But they were supposed to have this dirt shoveled out of my way for me this past Friday, and my son and I ended up doing it yesterday. I can use this for drywall too. I can use a boom lift for anything, but it doesn't matter. I would rather use a scissor. We do have a scissor that goes all the way up now, which is as I go. So, I can show you I just pre-made all these clips, basically run of channel on the columns. So I just like a 4-inch tab and a 4 and a 12. So yeah, 1 foot long leg here with the 4-inch tab, and with like 4 16, right? So they're 16-inch long pieces, nice and even number. This is in the 3/4 inch shots with the green tabs on the DX3 with the DX351. Yeah, boys, and of course the two, right? I love my Hilti impact gun. It's so light. The new one is the greatest. I really like the new ones. Super nice. So, but that's it, guys. That's all for now. If you guys, so sorry, man, deep, man, good, been a minute. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I'll go live as we go along. If you have any questions, unstable due to a weak network connection. Oh, I'm so sorry if it's buffering. I don't know what